2021. Kwa okesi the issue. I say Sarkodie ignored the messages, and he said this on OKFM. Now, a friend for a feature, Sarkodie and fee. Sending the messages are unresponded. Now, so Barry responded, it takes him a long time before Barry responded. Now, during that interview, Kwakese was a little bit emotional and sentimental. I see he showed Sarkodie love. Now, Sarkodie reciprocated that love. So I don't even want to go to that sentiment, emotional bit, and I don't care. 2021, Sheriff Agunu. I see Sarkodie ignoring the messages. Say, or sending the messages that it takes months before Barry responded. Now, responding, it takes additional 2 to 3 months as soon as Sarkodie responded. Same 2021, Edem. Say Sarkodie refused to appear on a video shoot. Several calls be away places to Sarkodie be on fire. Now Sarkodie and Manu lose some money for that video shoot. Now 3 incidents me when in 2021. Permit me, let me go back to 2017. Let me backtrack. Say, oh, America can allow. Freddie Mayweather or Bagana and during a view an interview. Now, during the interview, this is what he had to say about Sarkodie. I have this song that I'd wanted to put Sarkodie on. I sent him a song, and it's more than a year, and he didn't jump on the song. Anytime I contact him, it's all excuses. My wife just delivered a baby girl. I'm with her in America. I will do it, don't worry. Today excuse, tomorrow excuse. He's good, but doesn't respect. He has to change his attitude. Then he goes on. His Adonai song was big in Cote d'Ivoire, so I'd wanted to work with him badly. But look at what he put me through. I won't even feature him on the song again. He should do something about his attitude before it's too late. He is full of disrespect. Freddie Mayweather. Same 2017, Yemi Alade. Listen to what she said about Sarkodie. Gentleman might be sending you a message about the fact that Edem should have talked to the manager. Now listen. Already agreed with management team to meet in the USA. And this is against the backdrop of my song. Just like the Edem situation. On my Akasomakucha music video. Now the gentleman who sent you the message said Edem should have called the manager. Now listen to Yemi Alade in 2017. Already agreed with the management team to meet in the USA, UK, and South Africa to shoot the music video. I have really tried my best to really not get into details, but the long and short on why I don't want to dwell on this is that Sarkodie is super unfair, unprofessional, and unkind. For international acts or even artists to have a dealing with anybody, and after agreeing to certain things, you don't come through at all. I can count 3 different countries and 3 different venues where my team and I had an agreement with the artist Sarkodie in particular, and he did not come through. Now check this out. Mayweather describes Sarkodie as disrespectful. Yemi Alade describes Sarkodie as unfair, unprofessional, and unkind. Big man. Sarkodie is the most decorated artist in Ghana. I am not too sure, say Sarkodie and Nakasa as an artist. And in the fan base and in the handlers, and they will be excited for anybody to describe him as disrespectful, to describe him as unprofessional, unkind, and unfair. These are international artists or more problem with Sarkodie when it comes to cause, collaboration, and all that stuff. And I've already mentioned Ghana for our money, no problem. My issue with Sarkodie when it comes to this issue, and the work ethics and in the communication labs. I don't care about anything else. Let me go back into the Edem issue. Reason I'm saying disappointed in response to Edem was the fact that I feel Sarkodie was very inconsiderate in the response. And over the period, we share any promotional talk on the question answers normally are very intelligent answers. But this particular response for me, I thought was off. Senior, I say Edem, until I say Edem, I find at the end at heart, the facts I won't find the calls and blah 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 blah. Until I say, and I was wondering, Edem was not calling Sarkodie to find Sarkodie, what did he? Sarkodie, man, what is saying? Sarkodie, US net saying no. Edem was calling Sarkodie over a business venture. See, examples are my listing, you know, a business relations. If me know your collaboration, a business venture, it is not joke. So, if Edem is telling you, say, for your refusal or inability to come to the video shoot, mind you, you've already agreed for us to do a collaboration already. I can't video be shoot. If I've come out to tell you, say, I have lost money for your refusal or inability to show up, you are telling me, say, Aden Mafa at heart. See, Sarkodie is business minded. I do not think Sarkodie would want anybody to mess with in business. So if you have actually messed somebody's business up, no, I'll be complaining. You are telling me, say, Aden Wafa at heart. And guess what he did? Or compare Sarkodie to the fact that Nima make a friend on fire. Probably in his mind, he thought, say, or make it an example, no situation, I calm and I said, but he was wrong. He made it worse. And for me, I feel it was disrespectful to Edem. Because you see, I am sure, say,
but I understand, say, also you're cool now.
No, but I see this. So there was.
Or you think they're populist? Maybe Edem crowd response in a populist talk.
When Edem came out, you know, me had an issue with Edem. Because I felt, say, on any into agreements, so I didn't have to be wrong. I was catching Sankebia video no about on Sarkodie anymore. Say, a fan, a under the post can say, but why Sarkodie no do your video inside? Then he would come up with an explanation as to why Sarkodie was not in the video. But on that tweet, he tweeted himself, so yo, Sarkodie, you didn't come for the video shoot, I lost money. I thought we didn't need it. Because more going into agreement to actually do the feature, you didn't come and tell us. So I had an issue with Edem on that point. However, no, this response was not classy. Because you actually mess his business up. And see, for you to actually bomb the situation and make it soothing and say, oh, it is a fact, boss. We all do not pick some calls. What I say? My mom, sometimes I don't pick her calls. But this call was not a jovial call. And it's something related to a certain business. And I'm pretty much sure, say, Sarkodie and Edem didn't come out about when they did the song. Boss, you and I know, say, in the last couple of years, every artist does a music video to complement the song. So once we actually go into the recording booth or we do the recording together, definitely there was a discussion as to you better shoot a video on this date at this time. So for Edem to actually come out and say, you made me lose money, it means that there's been a discussion already as to when we are going to do the video shoot. So it's a video shoot time now, and then I'm putting a call through to you, and you are not picking up her. And you are telling me, say, why have I taken the 10 at Tata? Then you are not being considerate. You're actually messing up somebody's business. And for me, I think it was not fair. The problem with Sarkodie, and you see, all these examples are my list here, and the fact is, there's something wrong with units now one in China when it comes to communication. Because you see, all these examples are business relations. So Sarkodie do a certain pedigree. Yes, I can understand. And your course in Yana bit me answer to. But put somebody in charge. Because I do not understand why somebody I rating as our biggest star, our biggest international act, should be described as unprofessional and disrespectful.
But only be the count. I will say this because in common said Abema Nyama team is suye. Managing amateur day. And no more can about call manager. So when we're doing some business negotiations, it was not NGO who negotiated with me. It was Sarkodie
himself.
The number of calls I had was Sarkodie. The messages came from Sarkodie. So it is not always true. Those people that are saying call manager.
I give an example. So somebody dealt with the management straight.
Yeah.
I promise you should be USA, UK. It did not go through. And that person is actually described him as unfair, unprofessional, and unkind. So as one is an artist, and that team there is surrounding. Because if you are doing business, somebody must be in charge of that communication related to the business. If you think, say, as an artist, and when you are certain purpose or pedigree, you are overwhelmed with those calls, and the KK can put somebody in charge. Because I do not think, say, Sarkodie would want anybody to mess with his business. And so for him to actually mess somebody's business up, no, and be so inconsiderate about it, for me, I think, say, seriously. And maybe he's done it, or maybe he's not done it. But I think that he should reach out to Edem and have a man-to-man conversation, because he was so unfair to the gentleman.
Hey, Asemo. Well, you fancy na anko eti say. And let me just add this one, because my mom in Crawford atna hache. Daddy had I had fans of Daddy Lumba, my mom atna near sorry because the time no cross one pa ho. And come di yes, Sarkodie about case study. In 7 fan but tiefo amutie. Those of you who are fans of Sarkodie, pesi tie ni say. Suhu ne say uko do baby sometimes nipa and Socrates was saying be a ya okan Socrates was saying be a ya okan o si ahemfo no oti say oti palanquin mu na nkrofo no na mase ka je na obo memfi no ka story
uko Greece won say ahemfo no eti chariot no da bia no obaako obi gina nachi the biani adwin say oye ebia bodyguard no na dwuma oya ne say oh hail the king, oh hail the king. Don't mind them, you are human. No, that is his job. And yet bodyguard, but the bia hwe sinina ye feel so a bodyguard unso mo gina chariot ni mo a no no so gina nachi na dwuma oya no he is not a bodyguard.
Enti nya Socrates story me ebem ni say o kono udu baby no na man for oh hail the king enkophobia on beka say almost the omde ni omni anti when you obi a obegina beka cho say omoboa nti program bit is entertainment review is one of the platforms that is telling you that there be make I say a program you so CCR deputy minister for tourism, art and culture. Oni ejako ebeye issue. Emma enokra no nka me mark anyonko fa no ke kwakwa bibi because ni ma me kra bem ni nsem ni bebre because mark ko kan say abeka o program so say ye kwa me usu an say yi ene ejako du ye ase ene obese yi no more or less on any dom say you know inti ye review as usual and a mark say asama ma kan say emre nin ka so ase dey na bibia oh ya no atobo but the way Jacko see here and now utimu Jacko na mono complaining but for me some of the things they be a mark can those times about when you get up there how I say oh handle nyama it has come to pass enti ya yenya abotre e wo nyama ni bi so na yemu bi ya shadi asia tranoma artist bi honoma ene omo ye omo party kronom ka se o ye party no so mba be bonyu match free u be ka chem so da bi em da se member because be fees okay ne e kan Ghana ha se hu atwem